So because we're in a space of play or of mysticism or of theater, we can ask questions that are uncomfortable, that would be otherwise impermissible or rude, and might then very well get us to answers that we would be otherwise afraid to have reached. So, do you think that uh, tarot then provides us with a unique source for finding out what's true, uh, even if it comes through, let's say, a tainted pathway? So, if you think about, the scientist who's trying to find out what's true in a lab, they can say, well, I know that all this equipment works. There's a whole history behind this. And this is a good way for us to find out what's true. Here we have this thing that's quasi-spiritual, steeped in imagery of the arts. As I say, kind of could have a theatrical thing. You could imagine the seer sort of really dressing up how they sort of engage with you and the kind of words that they use, and the kind of stuff that they wear. But that those oblique ways of getting to the answer might be more beneficial.
So the one connection here is in the philosophy of science or the epistemology of science kind of debates about knowledge through falsehood, where it seems that you can get knowledge from some things where you have a bunch of presuppositions in your method, or at least approximations or misconceptions in your method. And then there's also the kind of art as epistemic tool debates, and the ways in which art can kind of help illuminate certain kinds of insights, like getting insight through fiction, even though it's kind of fiction, right?